Section 1.4, Radical Equations, Part 6. This is our last topic in Section 1.4. Solve equations of degree greater than 2 by factoring. So these are equations that have a degree of 3 or 4 or 5, whatever, higher than 2. This one has a degree of 3. So we're supposed to factor that. To factor, you need to set it equal to 0. So we'll subtract 4x squared from both sides. Now we'll factor a common factor out of those two terms. Okay? Set each factor equal to 0 and solve. X squared equals 0. Take the square root of both sides. Of course, 0 doesn't get a sign, so that plus or minus really doesn't matter. X is 0. That was a repeated root. It was 0 twice, right? 3x minus 4 equals 0, so x equals 4/3. So our solution set here is 0 and 4/3. Let's look at another. X cubed minus 9x squared minus 16x plus 144 equals 0. When you see 4 terms, you should try grouping. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then try something else. So let's group. Notice how I put a plus sign between the two groups and kept the signs as they appear on the last two terms. Factor out the common factor. Continuing factoring, I see that both of these terms have an x minus 9, and then that leaves x squared minus 16. So x is 9, or x squared equals 16. Square root method gives me plus or minus 4. So our solution set for this third degree polynomial is 3 solutions, 9, -4, and 4.